Good day, everyone. Welcome to another agricultural science class with me, Sogun Kataiwo. Today, we'll be discussing the topic farm accounts. We'll be talking about farm accounts, and under this topic, we'll be talking about the meaning of farm accounts, types of farm accounts, and we'll be defining some accounting terms. We want to discuss the topic farm accounts, meaning of farm accounts. Farm accounts are statements of money paid out or received for goods and services used in a farming business. Farm account are statements of money paid out or received for goods and services used in a farming business. Types of farm accounts. Types of farm accounts. We have sales accounts, purchase accounts, farm valuation, cash analysis accounts, farm income statement, profit and loss accounts. When we talk about sales accounts, is also known as sales and receipts accounts. These accounts show details of farm produce that are sold, which includes types of produce, quantity of produce, date sold, whom is being sold to, and at what price. Purchase account. Purchase account is known as purchase and expenses account. It shows details of all items purchased for use on the farm, which includes name of inputs, dates purchased, number of inputs or quantity, as well as the cost of such inputs. We have farm valuation. This type, farm valuation. Farm valuation is carried out in order to get a time value of the farm. It is carried out at the beginning and at the end of the accounting or production period, which is usually a year. The valuation of the farm at the beginning is known as opening valuation, while the valuation at the end of the produce, that is production period, is known as closing valuation. And this farm valuation is useful for tax assessment, is used in preparing balance sheet for the farm, and also it assists in determining the disposable value of the farm if needs arises. So let's talk about profit and loss account. Profit and loss account is prepared at the end of the business period, usually a year, by the farmer for the purpose of knowing whether the company is making profit or loss. And this is an example of a profit and loss account. Here we have to prepare a profit and loss account for Mr. Segun Farms for the year which ended 31st of December 2019, using the following data: cost of feed, cost of drugs, sales of eggs, loss due to mortality, farm wages, transportation costs, depreciation, electricity bill, and net profit. And in profit and loss accounts, some things must be put into consideration. We have two sides. The left hand side, we have the debit side, and the right hand side, we have the credit side. When you look at these accounts, we have some items under debit and we have some other items under credit. And when we talk about the one under debit side, the ones that are on the debit side are what? Expenses and purchases. But the one on the credit side are receipts and sales. That is, anything being sold is recorded under credit. And anyone that's been bought, the expenses is being done under debit side, which is in the left hand side. So we have the right hand side and we have the left hand side. And in doing the analysis in profit and loss accounts, some things must be noted. Number one, it must have a title. It must have a title in preparing profit and loss accounts. The year, the name of the farm, and the year must be stated. And also the accounts must be balanced. The debit side must be balanced with the credit side, which will enable you to know if the farm is making profit or is making a loss. After that, we'll go to depreciation and salvage value. Depreciation and salvage value. When we talk about depreciation is reduction in worth of a commodity. Depreciation is reduction in worth of a commodity. And when we talk about the useful lifespan, this means the number of years a piece of farm equipment can effectively serve a farmer. When we talk about salvage value, is the amount at which an asset is being sold off. Appreciation refers to the increase in worth or value of an asset. So the formula for calculating total depreciation is cost price of an asset minus the salvage value. Cost price is the amount the item is being bought. Then the salvage value is the amount the asset is being sold off. The number of years, that is the lifespan of such item. So when you want to calculate total depreciation, is cost price minus salvage value of that asset. And annual depreciation is just cost price minus salvage price over number of useful lifespan. In that, we have to calculate this. The cost price given for that plow is 6,000. The salvage value is 1,000. The useful lifespan is between 2015 to 2020, which is 5 years. And remember, I said salvage value is the price at which the plow is being, my item or the asset is being sold off. So the plow is being sold off at the rate of 6,000. It's being sold off at the rate of 6,000. So the salvage value is what? 1,000 is the rate at which the plow is sold off. Then the total depreciation is cost price minus salvage value, which is 6,000 minus 1,000, which will give us 5,000. Annual depreciation will be cost price minus salvage value over number of years, which is the 6,000 minus 1,000 over 5 years, and it will give 1,000. And we said we should calculate appreciation. When you look at it, the plow is being bought for how much? For 6,000, and it's being sold for 1,000. So there is no appreciation, there is depreciation. Thanks for listening. God bless you.